I don't know, you just have to hit the Google bar and find out for yourself. I think fame is important only in the right context. I think not to be selfish about just promoting your own personal worth, but the fame that comes from the fact that you're actually sharing an idea across more than one. And that makes you a little bit more well-known. I think that is fine. I think the first big award that I've ever won was the Marketer of the Year accolade. It was given by the Pacific Area Newspaper Publishers Association in 2011, which is a Marketer of the Year award for recognizing the fact that in this particular company that I work for, I've been able to push the envelope and try new things, and a lot of which has brought a lot of success to the company. I think you're as good as the moment, because resting on a laurel that is dated or happened a long time ago is not necessarily the right thing that clients are recognizing for the now. So you have to be relevant for the moment. And if you are relevant for the moment and you bring an idea to the table, then whatever you have done in the past, whether it's a success or a failure, doesn't really matter, because you're actually bringing a new success story to your clientele. I think it inspires the industry through a form of recognition, and a recognition on a stage that is set through a credible organization. I think it's important because it actually brings forth the fact that the person or the team has done well. If the person and the team have done well, then if an organization is there to structure an occasion where they accord you an accolade, I think it's important to build some form of structure in the industry of choice. Memorability in terms of whether the idea sparks a certain kind of reaction to the people who engage it in some form or other. I don't necessarily subscribe to just driving a campaign success through ROI or response mechanisms, because a lot of the parts of the world now are all heading towards the ROI story. But some activations that have great ROI, for me, doesn't resonate as being creative. So I still am a little bit old school, the madman days of Madison Square Garden, and when David Ogilvy came up with his, stratagems. I think that is a kind of creativity that I'm used to, and I think a lot of the craft of that is currently missing in the ads that you see today in different parts of the media. They may work, but they kind of look boring to me. Don't be over-dependent on technology, because I think sometimes in this world where technology is so rampant, a lot of people feel that to be creative, perhaps I need to hook on to a digital form or a technology interface. That may be like a crutch to me today, because in the old days we never had technology, and those brilliant ideas still came about. So currently, if you're starting to clutch first at the straw of technology or digital, then I think it's wrong. So I kind of like to advise people to turn away from it and go back to basics and say, listen, with a piece of paper and a pencil, can you come up with a brilliant headline? With a simple camera, or even now with the iPhone and Android camera, can you take a photograph that will represent that particular proposition that you're promoting?